shot all my bullets. Run! Run to the shrine! Welcome to the Forgotten City. This game is based off of one of my absolute favorite Skyrim mods, so you can jump in and see if it lives up to the hype.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change.
Which I kept.
Wanna tell me who you are?
You want to tell me why you're living inside the Uncanny Valley right now?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was searching for ancient ruins, I was on a covert mission, I was on the run from the law. Oh, okay, these have a, let's see, archaeologists. 10 bullets. No, I don't like that. Fugitive. 25% faster in sprinting, it's kinda cool. 50% harder to take down. I don't know when to use the bullets yet. I guess I'll go with that though.
Really?
Just because.
You're a soldier? There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure.
What does that matter?
Him, that is.
You'll like him. Didn't you just meet him? Alright,
Great.
I'm done talking to you.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
What am I
the
supposed to
entrance
say,
is just
no?
past those columns behind you. Please, hurry.
So the setup is kind of lazy. Not that I'm being critical, but are there secrets? Probably not. Hold left trigger to sprint. How long can I sprint for? I have no indication. Alright. Al's note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step..."
Oh. I wasn't done listening. Okay. That seems odd.
"Step forth and be judged.
Okay.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
Okay.
The underground city have remained a secret for all this time. The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Al Worth.
He's got bare feet. So, I can't iron sight aim, which is uncomfortable. 10 bullets. Oh, wait a minute. I know what happened. Looked like she was begging for her life. Okay, so the basic premise of this story is that if one person sins, everyone dies. And I think they die by turning to gold, which would be why I'm finding all these golden statues. Game's pretty. Inscribed stone tablet.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did.
Man, they really like their
I spent
ominous
a
stuff.
lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. Find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
You know we're going in the doorway to the past. Whoa, okay. Looks like an eyeball. Ooh. This reminds me of that show Sliders. Comment below if you know what Sliders is. Woog, 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 woog. Alright. No, I was looking at the apple. Figure out how to return to your original time. Oh, I just got here.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Proserpina. I'm Cass, and I've just come from the future. Shrine of Proserpina?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine? No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Look at the face he's making. Desperately uncomfortable.
Not laws, law. There's just one, the
Golden
golden
Rule.
rule. And the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, are you coming?
This guy's giving me a Prison Break vibe. Doesn't he look like the guy from Prison Break?
Follow me.
Alright,
When I
lead the
first
way.
arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here.
I could
But,
just tap
as
A
you
to
can see,
follow.
we've got a nice little community now.
This game has just
Only
skyrocketed.
23 of us at the moment.
My
if you count the
respect
3 who are
levels.
missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia.
Whoa.
I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say.
Huh.
Down on your right is our farm,
You
where I
implied it.
grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate
now.
and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. Greetings, citizen.
Hello,
My name's
Horatius.
Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Alright,
Follow
lead
me.
the way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion,
Oh,
if
jeez.
there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9.
That sounds
Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
horrifyingly wrong.
One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation.
That doesn't
That
sound
seems
effective.
like rough justice to you. You're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
You just said you would explain it. Hello, Magistrate. Let's see how creepy you look.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains.
Everything about
Many
these
hundreds
characters
of
is
years
so
ago.
weird and off-putting.
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now?
I thought she was a
Unless
harvest
you
goddess.
and I can stop them. Our doom is assured. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Certainly.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it will win their trust. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll see what I can do. So, I don't remember anything about who did anything in the Skyrim mod.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Hello.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
I think it would make me physically tired to be that condescending. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Missing sister? Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Well, at least we know blasphemy doesn't
I'm
break the
telling
Golden
you,
Rule.
This mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
Only one way to find out.
I suppose we will.
I'll be going
I
now.
trust you can see yourself out.
Had to get one last singer in there. Hello.
What were you two talking about?
Sorry, what?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours?
We weren't talking about the election.
What else would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is gonna be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it?
I don't want any trouble. I don't care about the election.
Good, then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
What's your story, stranger? I love that he says it like that.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I'd like to meet Malleolus.
Too bad. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
About a can opener to get your head free. I'll see what I can do.
Just make it good.
I'll be going
Whatever.
now.
Just remember, I'll be watching.
Through these tiny holes in my mask. Ooh, whisper.
On your best
Alright.
behavior, I trust?
Hello.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I thought maybe it was Equisha. What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly.
That sounds
But
like
to
a
be
big
honest,
waste of time.
I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Why did you just give me that big lecture then? How did you end up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
I walked through a space-time portal. A stranger dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
I wonder if... No.
Spit it out. That's rude. I'm not gonna be rude. This is like the least off-putting looking person I've seen here so far.
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking.
You are
Have
nothing
you
but
spoken
cryptic.
with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
You're being a bit coy. I'll pass. Alright, I'll do that.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too. Until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
How am I supposed to be careful of that when you don't have any idea what caused it, and you're telling me to do exactly what she did? Realistically speaking.
Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
You know, if they don't instantly set you mad and make you mutter to yourself about bloodless shadows. I'll see what I can do. I'll come back to you.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Equitia.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
What? Why is there already a golden statue here?
News about Centilla, Navia, or Kabash?
How is this not a thing I could... Ah!
Look, we do have a newcomer.
What?
Strangely dressed fella. Funny accent, too.
A traveler from a faraway land, then?
I'm not crazy, right? That just moved? Did it move?
Make sure he feels welcome, shall we?
Of course, priestess.
Okay. Okay. That's upsetting. Nobody's gonna talk about this? Does this one do it too? Yep. Creepy. Apparently we're not gonna talk about that. I think there are a shitload of people here to talk to. I don't know how long I've been going, but I'll go for like another 20 minutes or so. And then once nobody watches this, I will never make a part 2. Because that's how I do things. Where the hell am I going? Where's the regular part of the city? Okay. There's that is the way... Oh, that's... not creepy at all. Here we go. Livia.
Cerberus lifts his dribble head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Why are you mocking this woman who's obviously not doing well? Let's talk to you.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. I can tell from the way you carry yourself. You're a warrior, like Aeneas on a journey far, far from home. Such bravery.
Well, I'm blushing. And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Are you serious?
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened.
Wow.
So we can at least do business.
Get rejected by Aurelia.
What brings you to my tavern?
What's your story?
Let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us. All right. See ya.
All right. So I'm gonna end here.
The many shall suffer the sins of the one.
Oh, I shot all my bullets. Run! Run to the shrine! Is it this? All right.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm Cass, and we've had this conversation
I don't
before.
think so.
Why would I say something so
Never seen you
crazy?
before in my life. You should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What? Oh. Okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Let's see
You, Tantalus, cannot.
if I can have a better conversation.
Vote for Malleolus for a. Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm
Oh
not
man,
being
I wish
too
you could skip through
forward,
this dialogue.
but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
So we're gonna try different this
I can
time.
tell from the way you carry yourself.
This
You're
might be a
warrior,
horrible game
like
to do on
Aeneas on a
YouTube
journey
because of
far,
how many
far from
times
home.
we're gonna listen to the
Such
same dialogue over and
bravery.
over again. Not interested, sorry.
Oh, I see. You prefer the company of men. Maybe you should go and make friends with Virgil instead.
Oh,
I take back what I said.
that is so funny.
Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's
Wow.
just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Oh, that was so funny. Do we try it a third time? Heard any interesting gossip? No, I'll be going
All right. See ya.
now. Alright. Let me know if you want to
Cerberus
see
lifts his
more.
triple head
Maybe I'll do more.
and lets out his